Our first community is Fond du Lac Band of Superior, Chippewa, Lake Superior, Chippewa. Fond du Lac Reservation has over 4,000 enrolled members and employs more than 2,000 people. Fond du Lac staff says its community economic development strategies reflect an understanding of the interwoven nature of economic development with ongoing education, enhanced family life, and personal development. The band's leadership recognizes broadband as critical infrastructure for improving the quality of life for its residents. In the application, Fond du Lac Chairwoman Karen Divers stated that her staff has been working on broadband access issues on the reservation since 2004. The need for broadband access remains, she writes. As each year passes, our rural people become further separated from their urban counterparts who find themselves on the other side of the digital divide. With us to say a few words about the band's hopes for the project is the band's MIS director, Fred Underwood.
Well, I'd like to start out by saying that it's really important to point out that the broadband adoption at Fond du Lac Indian Reservation isn't driven by anything other than the people who live there and their desire to be part of a greater community than just the small area that they live in. And it's not different from any of your communities. You know, I'm going to steal a quote from one of my favorite TV shows, and it goes, "You don't even know what you don't know." And that's the truth for most of what we do with broadband, because you can look at the data, you can look at how people are utilizing it, you can look at who's adopting it, what they're using it for, but you really don't even know what they're going to do with it until you give it to them. And I've been working in the IT industry for my entire adult life. And it never ceases to amaze me that when you hand somebody a piece of technology, you make it easy enough to use that they don't have to become an IT professional to use it, what they do with it. And sometimes the results are amazing. You know, I would never have predicted half the things I watch the kids at our school do with technology. Sometimes I scratch my head and go, wow. Sometimes I shake my head and go, wow. But the point is, that's what we should all be after. We should all be after implementing broadband in our communities in such a fashion that our communities can dictate and direct how it'll be used. Because that's really what it's about. It's not about my vision of what I think they should use it for, or the government's vision of what they think that the community should use it for, but it's about the community members themselves being able to have access to that connectivity to the entire world, and being able to utilize and develop additional uses for that technology that we can't even imagine today. Anyway, thanks.